I can't believe we're here already. Warzone Mobile, the shiny new branch of Call of Duty's biggest franchise, is getting the axe barely 14 months after launch. It dropped globally on March 21st, 2024, promising console-level firefights in your pocket. But today, Activision confirmed it'll vanish from the App Store and Google Play on May 18th, 2025. That means 0 downloads after that date, no more seasonal content, and an abrupt end to the mobile spin-off that was supposed to be the next big thing in free-to-play shooters. Here's the kicker. If you've already installed it by May 19th, you won't get booted. You can keep playing with full cross-progression and matchmaking intact. But everything else stops dead. Social features go dark, in-game purchases are cut off immediately, and any cosmetic dreams you had for future battle passes are toast. No refunds on COD points, no new skins, just ghosts of matches past. So what went wrong? Let's rewind to the launch. Warzone Mobile had a blockbuster debut. 15 million downloads in 2 weeks and $2.7 million grossed in that window, according to App Magic data. Pocket Gamer pegs first month spending at $6.92 million, which sounds huge until you compare it to Call of Duty Mobile's $144 million in the same span. Apex Legends Mobile even matched Warzone Mobile's revenue in month 1, yet kept going strong, so Warzone Mobile's numbers looked bleak by comparison right out of the gate. And downloads don't guarantee retention. Android players slammed the performance. Lag so bad phones overheated, battery life cratered, settings were a maze, and matchmaking stuck you with players who'd soft-launched months earlier. Even M4 chip iPad users reported frame drops and crashes that made firefights a jittery mess. iOS reviews sat around 4.4 stars, but Android propped up a 4.2 average thanks to early downloads. By May 20th, 2025, fresh one-star explosions flooded the Play Store as angry users vented frustration. Community sentiment plunged, with Reddit threads tagged unoptimized, burnt my phone, and Activision refused to listen. Under the hood, multiple studios, Raven Software, Infinity Ward, juggled development. But that fragmentation seemed to compound compatibility issues across hundreds of Android variants. Patches arrived, but the core engine often felt like a PC port shoehorned into small-screen hardware, a red flag cited by veteran players since beta. Financially, Warzone Mobile's lifetime revenue hovered near $13 million at the 6-month mark versus codm Mobile's $144 million. By year's end, projections barely doubled that sum, leaving a sharp gap against expectations for a marquee battle royale title tied to a massive console PC ecosystem. Analysts warned the genre was crowded. PUBG Mobile, Fortnite, Apex, codm, each vying for 10+ million months. Warzone Mobile never cracked that ceiling. Fast forward to May 16th, 2025. Activision tweets a terse thank you and confirms streamlining Warzone Mobile's scope. No more seasons, no new maps, no modes beyond core BR, and delisting on May 18th. They sweetened the blow by offering a transfer of unspent COD points to the flagship codm Mobile. Double the balance, they say, so loyal spenders at least get a consolation prize. Community reaction? A cocktail of rage and resignation. On r/COD Warzone, players mocked wasted dollars on skins that will never see the light of day. On Warzone Mobile, threads brim with calls for refunds, legal threats, and decrying Activision's bait-and-switch tactics. Discord servers lit up with debates on whether the shutdown means free-to-play is dead for big IPs, or if Activision simply flubbed this one port. The controversies cut deep. Some veterans accuse the team of prioritizing console parity over mobile UX. Others say marketing overpromised a full-scale Warzone experience that the code couldn't deliver. Technical deep dives on YouTube broke down crash logs and memory leaks, call-outs so detailed that some dev-side whispers suggest embarrassment behind the scenes. Fans even dug up old interviews where developers bragged about next-gen mobile shaders, now a punchline about wasted effort. But it's not all doom. A segment of players plans to dig in over the last few days, rushing to snag that one elusive skin, hit a new KD peak, or finally enjoy the soundtrack offline. And the remnant community, small but vocal, already maps out private servers and emulator workarounds to keep the game breathing beyond official EOL. What does this mean for mobile gaming? Built-in crossplay and progression were Triumph's few titles nail, so Warzone Mobile proved the concept, but only if you can deliver stable performance. Expect deeper scrutiny on future console to mobile ports. Will EA scale back Battlefield Mobile ambitions? Will Ubisoft rethink Rainbow Six Mobile? These next launches take notes from Warzone Mobile's missteps. Optimization over optics, lean scopes over feature overload. Activision's next steps are crucial. COD Mobile remains a juggernaut, and absorbing disgruntled Warzone Mobile users could spur new growth there if executed well. But trust is brittle. If similar shutdowns hit again, free-to-play audiences will demand ironclad roadmaps before investing time or money. In the end, Warzone Mobile's shutdown is a case study in high expectations colliding with technical reality. It launched with fireworks, scored initial wins in downloads and revenue, but stumbled on the basics: smooth gameplay, consistent updates, and world-class optimization. The last match kicks off May 18th, but the lessons echo far beyond. Mobile ports must respect platform limitations or face extinction in an unforgiving market. And that's the full picture. If you're still on the fence about picking up Warzone Mobile in its final hours, weigh your priorities. A last taste of Battle Royale adrenaline, or save your data and battery for the next big hit. Either way, it's been one heck of a ride. Thanks for sticking around. Drop your final thoughts below, and I'll see you in the comments.